Moon. Over the middle, and there's a diving catch. The end result, 21 yards.
That's good. Titans. First down. A gain of 21 yards.
To throw, Moon. Throw right side, going to be taken in by Henry. That'll go for a gain of 7. And it'll be second down.
Just about every quarterback is trained to really look downfield first before you come back and make a nice, safe throw. And in this case, that's exactly what he did. Found his running back, let him create some space, and it turned out to be a nice play for the offense.
It'll be a pickup of 4, good enough to earn him yet another first down.
That was a route run, not just with dexterity, but with intelligence. Found the hole in the zone, made sure the quarterback saw him, and was able to make the sure catch and flip the down marker back to 1.
And the big boys up front, they're going to stop him right at the line. Officially no gain on the play, and it's second down.
Second and 10.
Go, Jack. Let's go.
And again, they'll go right back to their fullback. And he will score. Touchdown, Titans. A 10-yard touchdown run. And the Titans will claim the early lead as they're on the board first here tonight. Extra point by Anderson, up and good. And it's now a 7-0 game. Following the touchdown, here's Anderson to kick it away. From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And he will make it to the 20-yard line and no further.
At their own 20-yard line.
The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive.
Charles, we know that this offense is aggressive. We saw that last drive. They went for it on 4th down, didn't get it. Then they give up the touchdown, so now you feel like they really need to respond here.
They certainly do, but let's face it. Sometimes when you take that risk, you understand if you fail, a little more onus goes back on your ball club to try and pick themselves back up.
First and 10.
After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports. So they'll come up first and 10 now from the 33. Throwing is Williams. And it's a short one here, complete to his tight end. A broken tackle, but couldn't create much space. Down just beyond the 35.
I don't care what sport you're playing. Everyone likes to build up a little momentum, don't they? And look at this, back-to-back completions to the big target at tight end.
That one not as profitable as the other, but still a decent gain. Looking to throw is Williams. And this is a catch by Ted Ginn. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Titans' 43. 19 yards that time for number 19. So operating from Tennessee territory now. Here's first and 10 at the 43. To throw, Williams. Blitz coming, and down he goes. Don't need it all back at once, but you figure they're going to need something here. 17 yards to go on second down. Play action. Now Williams. He's got the hook up to Ginn. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Titans' 32-yard line.
That's another Bears first down. First and 10 at the 32-yard line.
Off the play fake, it's Williams. That one out wide and intercepted. It's a man who started on his very field for the Raiders, Charles Woodson. And the Titans are going to have it here at their own 15.
Partner, I think this one went awry very simply because he overestimated his arm strength and his ability to fit it anywhere he wants to. A lot of quarterbacks do that and often pay the price.
So the completion gets him just a yard, and that'll make it second down.
Brings up 6. the 16-yard line.
Now a first carry for Derrick Henry. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. 2 minutes on the clock, second quarter, 7-0 ball game. A solid run by Derrick Henry, and here's another 1st and 10. Moon to throw. Pressure, and he's taken down. A Bears sack. That is Aaron Donald, the former Rams superstar, who gets in for the sack. Henry up the middle. A short gain here, maybe a yard to the 29. The Bears bring out an extra defender in the secondary now for 3rd down.
3rd down and 13.
Here's Moon. And a throw there going to be incomplete.
Now that's a good bounce back after giving up a touchdown on the opening drive. Just 1 first down permitted and then out. Obviously no loss of confidence with that defense, and now they get to turn it back to their offense.
They're going to try and throw. Pass taken in by his big tight end. Big strides, look at him go. Touchdown, Titans. Jonnu Smith, 70 yards. And the Titans take the chance on 4th and goal, and it pays off with 6. Extra point by Anderson, up and good. And it's now 14-0.
Anderson to kick off.
Following the touchdown, here's Anderson to kick it away. From a yard or 2 deep, here comes a return. And he's able to get this across the 20, but not by much, as he's marked down officially at the 21. At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. And with a little under a minute remaining, they may try to put something together here just to try to cut into that deficit. And get this up over the 25 to the 26. 2nd and 5. He'll just keep 2 hands on the football as he'll be taken down after a short pickup. Now the Bears going to use the 2nd of their timeouts, as the clock will stop with 37 seconds to play in this first half. Here now, 3rd and a yard. Here's Williams. He's going to fire one deep over the middle. And that's caught inside the 30. And he is in. Touchdown, Chicago. Mercedes Lewis, 69 yards. And the Bears are on the board here in the final minute of the first half. Now the Bears keeping the offense on the field and going for 2.
The Bears will line up for the 2-point conversion.
Trying to run it in with Montgomery. And he gets halfway there, down to the 1-yard line.
The score stands 14, Bears 6.
Now after the touchdown, here's Santos to kick this one away. Out of the end zone comes Johnson. And not a great decision to bring it out there as he's tackled just beyond the 10. Tennessee offense about set and ready to go. And the ball backed way up, so thinking with this amount of time on the clock, probably just sit on it, and we'll see these two teams go to the lockers.
Yeah, I don't think you want to overthink it in this situation. Either side of the ball. Just go ahead and finish up the half and get on out and talk about it.
And that is every quarterback's worst nightmare. You had the perfect play call. The seams parted perfectly. You had your guy wide open. He could have run for days, but he overshoots him. And that's one he'll think about for the next month.
Now Moon. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. 6 yards there off the scramble, but it'll still leave him with a third down. The Titans going to use the first of their timeouts as they stop it with 16 seconds to go in half number 1.
In search of 4 yards here to pick up the first down.
Now Moon. He's going to launch this thing way downfield. And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down. This offense converted once on 4th down earlier. Now they're out there again to try once more. They're indeed going for it as they look to throw. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. Back to throw now on first down. He finds his man complete. It's Simmons. And they'll get it all the way up about 5 yards shy of midfield. And that'll do it for the end of the second quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. The Titans hold the lead, and they'll get the football first as the third quarter gets underway. And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped at the 23-yard line. The Titans offense set to begin the drive. And Charles, they've got the lead. Put your coaching hat on here now. What's the game plan for the second half?
I think getting the running game going a little bit more, because I thought in the first half it didn't get it moving the way that they would like. They had success throwing it. But I think these first couple of drives, they'll want to get those running backs going and give them more opportunities. And I would guarantee you that those guys were lobbying for them in the locker room at halftime.
And Henry going to have a Titans first down as he'll get this up past the 35-yard line. Man, I just love being in this stadium. So much history, tradition, so many great teams and games, and we're seeing a pretty good one right now. Hotly contest,
and he'll go down. The Bears get there for the sack. Don't need it all back at once, but you figure they're going to need something here. 17 yards to go on second down. Back to throw. Moon. And he'll get this underneath to Henry. It's a pickup of 12, and that'll set up a third down. 3rd and 5. Inside handoff. Henry. And a pretty good burst there as he'll get this across midfield and down to the 46. 41 yards rushing for him now. He's only carried the ball 4 times.
First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
On first down, he'll drop to throw. And that is incomplete.
In the early days of the NFL, you could easily blame these drops on maybe some uneven or uncertain lighting in the stadium.
Not anymore. The lights are pretty good.
Yeah, they're great here at night, but his second drop, indeed, not a good look. This time for Smith, and it's intercepted.
Isaiah Simmons picking it off.
And they will score on a pick six for a Bears touchdown.
Excellent play there, CD, on the pick six. And I think were they a nickel? Did they have an extra DB out there?
Yeah, Brandon, I think they were in standard nickel, not the Buffalo, as teams like to call it, meaning 3 safeties for big nickel. They just wanted to take away the quarterback's throwing lanes, and that's exactly what they did. They came through with a big-time pick six.
And this one incomplete. So they went for the 2. They don't get it.
14, Bears 12. Santos to kick off for Chicago.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick six. And now the kick is away. And that'll be a little too hot to handle as it will skip through the end zone for a touchback here. Tennessee offense about set and ready to go.
A bit more of a somber tone here as they take the field after throwing that pick six. But, Charles, the bottom line is they still have the lead. They're still in the driver's seat.
You're right about that, and let's face it, when you throw a pick six, it's demoralizing. But when you look up at the scoreboard and realize you still have the lead, you kind of put that wry smile on your face and say, okay, let's just shake it off and start over again.
Now he'll tuck this and run. And he'll just get rid of it.
And that's a lesson learned from the previous drive. Last time he forced one, and it turned into a pick six. Here, he knows better, and he just throws that one away.
And that will be incomplete.
And that's a really good job there defensively. They went into this possession knowing that they needed to get a stop. They're in a tight ball game, and they got it done. Great work to force the 3 and out. Got the football right back for their offense. They've got to go to the sidelines feeling pretty good about themselves and encouraging their offensive mates to get some points.
So certainly an interesting call there to go for it. And the Bears are going to get the football back, and they're going to get it in great field position.
They'll go play action here with Williams.
Touchdown Bears! Ted Ginn, 43 yards. And the Bears have scored again in this third quarter, this time to move out in front. So that pretty conclusively, I might add, shows you the perils of going for it and not making it on 4th down. One play, touchdown.
Yeah, and I've got to put this on the man in charge, the head coach. He made the decision to go for it. To me, when punting was the only decision to make, and it backfired on him in a big way.
And he is into the end zone as that pushes the lead up to 6. Now after the touchdown, here's Santos to kick this one away. And he had no room to run as he's tackled down inside the 20. The Titans offense set to begin the drive. And last time went for it on 4th, didn't get it. Let's see if they can pick themselves up off the mat and do better this go around.
Sometimes
Derrick Henry all alone. Racing to the end zone. Touchdown Titans. Derrick Henry, 81 yards. And the Titans have evened the ball game with a chance to take the lead here in the final minute of this third quarter. Extra point by Anderson, up and good. And that will put them on top here in the third. Following the touchdown, here's Anderson to kick it away. And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line.
And the decision to bring it out, kind of a costly one, as he won't make it back to the 20.
Looking to put a drive together.
On play action, here's Williams. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself.
And he'll be corralled well upfield right around the 40-yard line. A big play there on the catch and run. And it'll give him a fresh set of downs.
You don't always expect tight ends to be big in terms of run after the catch, but after that play, he joins a growing band of players that's putting that stereotype right on its ear.
And they won't be able to run another play. Time has expired on this third quarter. You are watching Madden Ultimate Team on EA Sports. Back now at Soldier Field. And we've got a dandy here. A one-point game as we begin the fourth. So quickly all the way up at the 40-yard line.
To the air, Williams. Now he's going to step up and run.
He'll get 3 yards on the scramble there at second down.
Well, it looked like a quick hitter, a three-step drop, but when it's not there, what do? He elects to try and escape through the massive bodies up the middle, and he does so and picks up positive yardage.
From the 42-yard line, here's second down and 7. Down the sideline he goes.
And he is in. Touchdown, Chicago.
Caleb Williams, 57 yards. And the Bears answer back with a touchdown of their own to take a fourth quarter lead.
So what can the Bears do here as they'll go for 2?
And see what the data tells us, because a lot of teams want to throw the ball in this situation. This time, unsuccessfully. I just wonder if maybe running the ball might be the way to go.
With it moved up from the 3 to the 2, you would think maybe a few more attempts at running.
I think stats over time may bear out that running the ball will at least be the equal of throwing it in that situation.
And his guys will get the football right at the 20-yard line.
Tennessee offense about set and ready to go.
Well, partner, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last time that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
A first down carry for Henry. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
Certainly a nice job there by the defense rallying to the football and getting him on the ground. But I think the play gets made by the defensive front. Because if they can't get upfield, their job is to go ahead and get low, almost get into a ball sometimes, stack things up, and make it difficult for the runner to find a hole.
Fourth quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a one-score game.
Work to do here with a crowd at fever pitch. 3rd and 9.
Looking to throw. Move. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
Partner, they've got one chance left to keep this one going, and I think for you and me, let's think along with their offensive coordinator now. Has to think back, cycle through every play of this contest, and remember what's worked and what hasn't. Because right here, he needs the best play of the game in order to keep this one alive.
As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. That's caught inside the 20. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage.
And here we are in the fourth quarter, partner, and watch them drive for what would be a go-ahead touchdown. And you and I both know this is where you need a quarterback who can keep his cool back there. Not just for himself, but to keep the rest of the team relaxed, too.
James Smith, a beast in the red zone with his second touchdown of the game.
And the Titans put together a fourth quarter drive to take the lead.
And touchdown, and congratulations, and zero relaxation ahead of them, right? Way too much time on the clock for them to start celebrating.
Yeah, part one is done, but now on the sideline, you can already see them scrambling down there. They're getting those defensive guys ready.
Yes, you have to get those guys ready, and you also have to talk to your special teams guys. Make sure the kickoff is exactly what you want and cover it well.
Following the touchdown, here's Anderson to kick it away.
Anderson to kick off.
And he'll be stopped up at the 25. They'll come up 1st and 10 here.
Jordan.
They'll start on the ground with Montgomery. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26.
Here comes second down.
Gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9.
We got Hornet.
And he'll push his way forward to about the 32.
This definitely 4-down territory at this point, but a critical 3rd down here.
You ready to spin? Axel. Yeah. Come.
Back to throw.
And this pass broken up. And the contact well timed there, and now 4th down.
With that incompletion, reality is staring them right in the face. This entire game is down to the next snap.
Boy, hard to catch your breath. Another big play looming. 4th and 3.
Vegas.
They'll go. Here's Williams.
As he throws, and this is going to be incomplete. They had to go for it with such little time remaining, and that will force a turnover on downs.
Panther 60. Bronco 19 tight. Ready?
That one looks like he'll throw here. And he can't get a throw away. He's taken down. Now the Bears going to call the first of their timeouts, as they'll stop him with a little over 30 ticks to go in the football game. 2nd and 15. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on. 3rd down.
Tall task ahead of him here, needing a full 15 yards to move the chains.
On 3rd down, Henry. And after the nice stiff arm, the next wave swarms in quickly for the stop. Now the Bears going to use the 2nd of their timeouts as they get it with 26 seconds to go in the football game. Jefferson's kick is good. And that'll move their lead up to 4 now.
So they hadn't called on him at all until this point, but he comes through here and buries one from long range.
Yeah, that's awfully impressive because usually kickers like to get that first one out of their system in the first quarter, sort of get them into the flow of the game, but to come in this late and knock it down from long distance, give him a lot of credit.
And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. This is 1st and 10.
They'll look to throw. He's going to let it fly. This is caught inside the 15. And he's across for the touchdown, and it's likely the game winner here in the closing stages. Might be seeing that one on the highlight shows tonight. The home run ball here in the 4th quarter to take the lead.
There's nothing like being aggressive, preaching that to your team, and then following through. All the way through. Go ahead and throw one more up there. Why not?
Been a great game, and we are not done yet. Now after the touchdown, here's Santos to kick this one away.
And that's going to skip into the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 20-yard line.
Here's 1st and 10.
Come on. Hit. Hawk 70, Hawk 70. 79. Ready, right?
10th carry now for Derrick Henry. And he's able to push his way forward somehow for a gain of about 2 yards. 2nd down now. And a timeout is called. So now you're looking at probably just one final play from back in their own territory, and they're going to need a miracle.
Here's 2nd down.
Buffalo 18. 60 Bearcats. 60 Warriors 70. Viking 18. Cap 50. Cup 19. Cup 19.
He'll look to throw. Oh, what a heck of an effort there as he'll make the diving catch. And a timeout comes in. The whistles blow with 3 seconds remaining.